What are you still doing here, old man?
I'm gonna f you up.
The story opens with a battered, exhausted man sitting alone in a harshly lit interrogation room. His name is Hutch Mansell. His face is swollen, bloodied, and worn down by a night that clearly spiraled far beyond anything ordinary. Two officers sit across from him, trying to make sense of the chaos he has left behind, then shifts to the past, revealing Hutch's life before this moment. He is portrayed as an ordinary man. Hutch lives with his wife, Becca, and their two children, Brady and Sammy. Every day follows the same pattern: waking up, dealing with household chores, going to work, returning home, sleep, repeat.
I missed the garbage.
His life is repetitive, quiet, and mostly unnoticed. The only person who still admires him is his daughter, Sammy. Everyone else barely respects him, mostly because he doesn't earn much and works an unimportant job. Every day feels the same for Hutch. No excitement, no appreciation, and no happiness waiting for him at home. Even though he tries hard to be a good husband and father, the constant disrespect makes him feel useless and invisible. One night, while Hutch is sleeping, he hears strange noises. He realizes that someone has broken into the house. Hutch quietly gets out of bed to see what's happening.
Put the phone down. That's it?
I use a debit card.
What about his watch? Take it.
What?
Let him go, son. Hey!
What the f, Dad?
The police arrive later to check the crime scene. Hutch feels terrible because he didn't fight back. He thinks he could have helped his son Brady, who might have been hurt. Hutch sees himself as a coward for doing nothing.
I can't believe I let this happen.
Did you even take a swing?
She had it.
Could have taken her, Dad.
You know, if that was my family...
The next morning, when Hutch sees Brady again, he feels even more ashamed. His neighbors also mock him, saying they wish the thieves had come to their house so they could fight them.
Man, I wish they'd have picked my place, you know? Could have used the exercise.
At work, his brother-in-law, Charlie Williams, also calls him a loser and says he should have fought back. Charlie even gives Hutch a gun and tells him to use it if anything like this ever happens again. Hutch is confused and shocked by all this. Hutch then goes to his office, where he talks to his stepbrother Harry Mansell about the thieves. He explains that one of the robbers was a girl whose gun didn't have bullets.
So tell me about last night.
Word travels fast, huh?
Look, if they know, I know.
They were scared. Desperate. It was a Smith & Wesson. Hadn't been shot in a long while. Empty.
Now I know why you didn't do what you didn't do. I know what you're thinking about, and I wish you wasn't. Don't do nothing stupid, you hear me?
When Hutch returns home, he finds Sammy upset because her favorite bracelet is missing. He immediately understands that the thieves took it from the same bowl where he keeps spare cash. Determined to fix things, Hutch decides to track the robbers. He visits his father, David Mansell, a retired FBI agent, and secretly takes his old badge and gun. Hutch then visits multiple tattoo shops, asking about the tattoo he saw on the girl thief's hand. After many attempts, he finally finds a shop where someone recognizes it. But when Hutch flashes the old FBI badge, a man warns him that the badge expired 20 years ago. Suddenly, several thugs surround Hutch. Before they attack, Hutch pulls out money and offers it in exchange for information. Just then, the shop owner notices a tattoo on Hutch's wrist and instantly becomes afraid. He orders everyone to give Hutch whatever he wants.
No es la comida, es la compañía.
Ya deja.
I'm a good man. I'm a family man.
Give me the goddamn kitty cat bracelet!
Whoa, 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 please, man! I don't know where it is! Swear to God, I don't know!
They say God doesn't close one door without opening another. Please, God, open that door.
Later, Hutch gets on a bus. A group of drunk men enters and begins harassing a girl. He asks the driver to stop the bus and kicks him out. Then he locks the door.
What are you still doing here, old man?
I'm gonna f you up.
Nose is broken!
He leaves the bus and apologizes to the driver for the mess. But during the fight, Hutch's credit card falls on the bus. Meanwhile, a Russian gangster named Yulian Kuznetsov is partying in a club when he receives a call. Someone tells him that his younger brother was beaten almost to death by the man on the bus. Yulian rushes to the hospital, furious.
Yulia...
Don't lie to me!
Please don't get more mad.
One of the remaining goons gives him Hutch's credit card. Back home, Hutch is having lunch and playing with Sammy when his phone rings. Harry warns him urgently. Harry explains that the men Hutch beat up belong to a dangerous Russian mobster, and now he's hunting Hutch. Harry tells him to meet someone for help. Hutch meets the man, known as the Barber, and asks him for information.
Short story long, he's as bad as they come.
So he's a bad guy.
He doesn't know who you are yet. He will soon.
What have you got for me?
Come out, no need to pay.
Он нужен мне живой.
Barber suggests him to leave home immediately. Hutch comes back to home and tells his family they're going on a long vacation, somewhere safe, like Italy. Becca and the kids get excited, but Hutch suddenly notices suspicious cars approaching the house. Yulian's men. He quickly hides his family in the basement. Hutch, don't call 911.
Don't call 911.
Hutch is captured and thrown into a car. But he wakes up, attacks everyone, fills the car with smoke, and causes it to crash. Hutch comes out of the car. One of the men asks him who is he. Hutch replies that he is nobody. Hutch returns to the house and takes his family out of the basement. Becca, along with their children, cautiously emerges from their hiding place. Her eyes widen in horror as she takes in the scene before her. Becca becomes very worried by seeing the dead bodies and blood all around. Hutch asks Becca to leave the place along with the children as things are getting even worse. Hutch moves quickly to her side, placing a reassuring hand on her shoulder. He insists that she needs to take the kids and leave right away. The movie then reveals the past of Hutch. Hutch was once a serial killer who worked for the agency. He was used to killing people who were not able to get trapped by anyone else once Hutch was about to kill a man. And that man begged Hutch to leave him as he had left all the bad deeds and actions. He is now trying to be a good human being. Hutch felt pitiful, and he left the place after some days. Hutch rushes to the house of the same person, where he sees that the person has actually left all the bad actions and is living happily with his family. Hutch realized that bad people can be converted into good human beings. The movie then shifts to the present, where Hutch decides to enter the basement of his house. He finds his daughter's bracelet there. He thinks that if he had found the bracelet earlier, none of this would have happened. He sets his house on fire and burns the dead bodies of Julian people. Julian is watching the news on mobile where he learns that the people he sent to kill Hutch are now dead. He becomes very angry. Hutch is preparing the weapons to fight for the final battle. He understands that Julian will not leave him, and if he wants to live his normal life, he has to kill Julian. He takes all the weapons with him and reaches the spot of Julian where he does his black business. Hutch is shooting everyone there is fearless, and finally reaches the room where all the black money is kept. He sets all the money on fire. After burning the money, he reaches. The club of Ulan Julian is surprised to see Hutch there. The goons of Ulan point their guns on Hutch. They are about to kill Hutch, and suddenly he removes the cover from the bomb.
What say you and I have a moment?
Уйдите все.
The other, more reasonable piece of meat, what's left of it? We'd like to end our little tete-a-tete right now.
I'm shocked!
You should have seen it go up.
You killed my brother.
And based on what little I know of the man, that's probably more than he deserved. Because I've heard that you want out. What better time than right now? Think it over. I'll be nearby.
Hutch escapes in his car, and Julian and his entire army chase him. A massive gunfight begins. Hutch leads them to his factory, where he has already set deadly traps. Harry and David join the battle, saving Hutch.
Prepare for takeoff. You out? Yeah.
Finally, Hutch reaches Julian and kills him with a bomb blast. After the fight, Hutch thanks his father and brother. He calls Becca to tell her everything is safe now. Soon after, the police arrive, which brings us back to the opening interrogation scene. The officers receive calls from their seniors, telling them to let Hutch go because he once worked for intelligence services. Later, Hutch and Becca look for a new house. Hutch asks only one question: whether the house has a basement. She smiles and says yes. Meanwhile, Harry and David board a bus carrying loads of weapons.
Why can't we just fly there?
With this luggage?
Oh, yeah.
I hope you truly enjoyed this recap. If you have any movie suggestions for future videos, feel free to drop them anytime. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, turn on notifications, and share the video to support the channel. Thank you so much for watching.